Taron Egerton may have had a short-lived career as an actor up until now, but now at early side of 30 has really made a name for himself. It was really his role as Gary Eggsy in the first Kingsman movie for 2014 that started it all and made him known worldwide. In this movie, he plays one of the lead characters as a man that gets clearance to be a Kingsman after impressing in the training program. This role is one that also has become a trademark for Egerton as this slick, little bit cocky guy that really does not give in that easy. And although this movie was not the best the way I see it, Egerton still made a memorable performance that took him one step further. The next two movies he became known for were Legend and Edited Eagle. On the surface, two very different roles, but it was also roles that Taron really put his fresh touch on. In Legend, he plays one of the crazy men in the crew of Reggie Gray, and although it is really Tom Hardy that steals the show as the brothers in the movie, Taron Egerton still does a credible performance as one of the more entertaining characters in this gangster movie. Although he is not really an important character in the movie, he still shows his acting talent. Nevertheless, it is really in the other movie, Edited Eagle, that Taron Egerton really hones his skill as an actor. And although the coolest character in the movie may be played by Hugh Jackman, Egerton really stands out in the movie. This character, with die-hard dedication who struggles to believe in himself, is not the type that Taron usually would have played. But here he does it to remarkable heights, because you really see it in every way of his act, how dedicated he is, how crazy, and how he really channels the Olympic spirit with all odds against him to get one chance to participate in the Olympics for Great Britain. He really has to put something different in it to make this role right, and his usual, more cocky roles wanes in comparison to what he does in this movie. He does so well here, and I don't think you really could have picked a better actor for the role, as the contrast is so well achieved between him and Hugh Jackman in the movie. Taron Egerton strengthened his career further by appearing in another Kingsman movie and as Elton John in Rocketman, where he probably got most of the recognition for doing, because he really goes out of his way to be Elton John, and it's another great showing for him as an actor. In the movie, he is not only playing as Elton John, he is actually also singing the songs. That's something an actor really does, especially when they are playing such an iconic artist as Elton John. Although in later years this has been done with Austin Butler in the movie Elvis, this was still considered a rare feat, and Taron got a lot of credit for doing it. You can really see him trying to be Elton John in the best possible way, and it's another great act from him. His latest roles has been as James Keen in Blackbird and Hank Rogers in the movie Tetris. The role he does in Blackbird is more his standard type of role that you are used to see him do, but he still does it well as James in the show, where he also has to deal with more emotional hardships, as he gets put in jail for dealing drugs. In the show, he is this high on himself career criminal that likes fast cars and women, but have to change his approach a little more to get the trust of fellow inmate Larry Hall. So what I would say is that he starts the show as this criminal high on himself, but as time goes by, the character develops and it becomes more emotional and insecure, and it's really a wall of emotions that Egerton channels in the show. He may look confident and untouched around other prison inmates, but he cries himself to sleep alone in his cell and shows he is not as unbreakable as he tries to be, and it really takes something to do that as an actor. In Tetris, the role is a little different because in this movie, Taron Egerton is a more ambitious salesman in the role of Hank Rogers that is so determined that he wants to go to the Soviet Union to make a deal to make Tetris a worldwide game by gaining rights to it from the Russians. I really think he does well in this movie as a man willing to risk everything in order to make his game a worldwide phenomenon. And it's the same dedication he showed in Edit the Eagle, but only in a business fashion. More than most, I definitely like the way he plays this character, and certainly think it's one of the most entertaining characters in the movie. And I would really have been that entertaining. It wouldn't really have been that entertaining if Egerton didn't do so well. I think his performance shows that Taron Egerton will continue to rise as an actor in the coming years, and I really think this role is something that will take him to even new heights.